Now in this part we will going to talk about the advantages of biofuel. So first thing is availability. In previous times we are using fossil fuel, that is not a renewable source, right? But nowadays we are using biofuels which is coming from biomass, so it is a renewable source. Okay, source material: oil is a limited resource, right? And that comes from specific type of materials. On the other hand, biofuels, who are providing the same service, can be manufactured from a wide range of materials. You can produce them from food, you can produce them from microbes, you can produce them from, let's say, non-edible part of the food crops, you can produce them with the help of crops that are genetically engineered, you can produce them from manures, crop waste. That means various type of source are available, right? So that is why it is also an interesting advantage. Environmental pollution: biofuel produces a less pollutant as compared to the fossil fuel. Okay, but biofuel also causes environmental pollution, obviously, because the biofertilizers that we are using for production of the crops that we are ultimately harvested as a biomass for biofuel production, those biofertilizer can cause soil pollution, right? Not only that, greenhouse emission also. Okay, but on the other hand also, biofuel can help you to manage the solid waste, municipal solid waste, right? Another important thing, that is security. In the very first video of biofuel we have talked about this, that biofuel reduces the dependence of us on foreign countries, right? And that is quite important thing. So biofuel can be produced locals, which decreases the natural dependence upon foreign energy. By reducing dependence on foreign fuel source, countries can now protect the integrity of their energy resources and make them safe from outside influences. So that is a very good thing. Now, along with such kind of very important advantages, biofuel have some disadvantages too. There are various kind of biofuel that produces less energy than the fossil fuel. For example, 1 gallon of ethanol produces less energy as compared to 1 gallon of gasoline. Okay, so cost is also important, because you are using land for the production of the crops that ultimately gives you the biofuel. Not only that, you are also using biofertilizers for the production of a healthy crop. So in those cases, biofertilizer and for using a land, there will be a cost that will be creating a impact on the cost of the biofuel. Okay, not only that, we have talked about genetically engineered crops, but excessive amount of using those kind of crops can also lead to loss of biodiversity. Okay, now the food shortage, not food storage, food shortage. So what is the idea? Because now let's try to think about this. If we will going to start using much amount of the cropland just for producing crops that have the ability to produce, or that have the ability to give us biofuel, so it will create a great impact on the food industry, because as a result there will be very minimal amount of land available for the production of the food. Okay, and as a result it will increase the price of the food. Okay, and that will ultimately causes hunger, right? And that will create a imbalance in the food economy. That is also a significant disadvantage of biofuel. So this was the end for the basic things of biofuel. So now from the next video we will going to talk about the details of some important types of biofuel, for example bioethanol, biodiesel and biogas. So till then, bye bye, and after that we will going to talk about the general awareness and current affairs from biofuel. So stay tuned.